Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Design Innovation in Plastics 2020. My name is Martin Sixsmith, the chairman of DIP, and it's my pleasure to be your host for this morning's event. Normally, I would be making this introduction from the splendid surroundings of Painters Hall in the City of London, but that hasn't been possible. However, thanks to the dedication of the wonderful DIP committee, our judges, the flexibility shown by the students, and of course the wonders of audio-visual technology, it has been very much business as usual. This year, we received over 100 entries for the competition, which is pretty much the same as we receive in any year. Before I go any further, I would like to mention and thank the sponsors of the DIP Award, without whom it would be impossible to run this competition. The custodians are the Worshipful Company of Horners, an ancient livery company based in the City of London with strong connections to the polymer industry, and the Institute of Materials, Minerals and Mining, who have always forged strong links between the design and industrial communities. Our headline industrial sponsor is Covestro AG, based in Leverkusen, Germany, who have been associated with the award for more than a decade now. One of the unique features of the DIP Award is that we offer an industrial placement, not just to the winner, but to all 6 finalists. And this gives me the opportunity of thanking Brightworks in Somerset, Innovate Product Design in Salisbury, PDD in London, and RJG Technologies in Peterborough for their dedication and long-lasting support. So, before we hear from our 6 finalists, I would now like to introduce the chairman of our judging panel, Richard Brown, who will say a few words about this year's judging process.
The key to success in this competition is the way the brief is interpreted, and that is what the judges are looking for when they go through the entries. The quality this year was quite diverse, and the subjects were quite wide-ranging, so it was a challenge to the judges to actually find the final 6. However, once the final 6 were selected and the judges had given feedback, the manner in which the products were improved, the way the presentations were given were excellent. It's really good to be a judge and seeing the way the students interpret, present and deliver their designs.
Thank you, Richard, and thank you to all our judges for the wonderful job that you do each year to help make this competition a success. Our 6 finalists have each been asked to make a presentation about themselves and the product which they have entered into the competition. Before we see the video, please allow me to introduce them in alphabetical order. Ellen Dack from the Technological University of Dublin with her product the Complanter. Hannah Dempsey, also from the Technological University of Dublin with research into student urban living. Matthew Ford from Coventry University with his Transforming Urban Trolley. Matthew Shaw from De Montfort University in Leicester with a pollution monitor. Kristen Tapping from London Southbank University with her Rollo roll-off emissions. And finally, Zihao Zhang from Brunel University in London with a free fitness plastic bottle application.
My product is the Complanter, which is a composting unit that doubles as a planter for herbs. I designed it to help minimise the amount of food waste that people have, and I made it compact so that it's perfect for people living in small confined spaces, particularly in cities. The Complanter is really simple to use. There's 4 planter compartments on the outside of the unit, and these are where you plant your herbs. Then on the inside, there is the composting tube, so the user fills this with their food waste and scraps. This tube is perforated, so as the compost decomposes, it can penetrate the soil that the plants are growing in. And then finally, there is an axle on the inside with rotating blades, and a turning cap at the end so the user can easily grip onto the axle and turn it to encourage the compost to decompose even faster.
My product is the Workspace. Workspace is a compact personal desk which aims to improve posture and increase productivity among students living in urban environments. In urban environments, many students often share cramped accommodation with no dedicated workspace for them. This leads to a lot of remote working, and remote working can have a really negative effect on your posture. So if you think for every 15 degrees you tilt your head forwards to look down at a laptop or work, you add the weight of an average bowling ball onto your neck and spine. So how the Workspace works is the user will place this side on a flat surface, they then sit on this side, and this allows them to freely place their laptop or work onto this side. So this raises the laptop or work up and pushes your shoulders back and straightens your neck, reducing this strain. The Workspace is also lightweight, it's compact, it separates into two parts for easy storage in a small environment or in a bag, and it's also height adjustable, so it has a telescopic pole which can move up and down to suit a range of different heights.
My product is the Transforming Urban Trolley. It was designed to allow people in an urban environment to shop spontaneously and to reduce the dependence on plastic bags. It is sleek enough for working professionals, so instead of having to go home after work to collect their bags and then go back out to the shops, you can just expand your working case and shop on your way home. This will save people time and money and helps to streamline their busy lives. My product also promotes an active and social lifestyle. You can walk to the shops with your colleagues and friends, and it provides an alternative to cars for short journeys, and that would reduce the emissions and congestion in the cities. My invention provides a hygienic alternative to baskets and trolleys, which are provided by shops, and it is very easy to clean due to the glossy plastic finishes, polished metal and washable bag liner. This product enables people to adhere to social distancing guidelines during pandemics and reduce contact with potentially contaminated handles. The form is supposed to be simple and timeless, so it won't go out of style and therefore doesn't contribute to our throwaway culture. The outer casing can be personalised using hydrographics or vinyl stickers, and the components can be moulded in a variety of colours, leaving the design open for customisation.
My product is called Andas One and is designed to help user groups with respiratory issues track and evaluate their daily exposure to air pollution. Andas One is designed to be as compact and as transportable as possible. It's designed with an included carabiner clip to be clipped onto a handbag, backpack or belt loop for easy access at all times. It's connected via Bluetooth to the Andas companion app, where all your data is visible for you to evaluate on a daily basis. It is estimated that per year there are 4.9 million deaths due to air pollution. Therefore, by equipping someone with a device that is capable of tracking and limiting their exposure to air pollution, it can help those suffering with a respiratory related disease.
My product is Rollo, Roll-Off Emissions. It is a bicycle wheel that uses the bicycle's inherent motion and rotation to actively filter ambient air pollution. It is initially targeted at Cycle for Hire schemes such as Santander and Mobike, and rewards consumers based on how many kilometers they've traveled. Assembly is very easy. Using hex head bolts and an Allen wrench, you simply screw in the rims to the tri-wheel. How does the air go in? So as the wheel rolls forward, the air gets pulled in from the outside using the fins that you can see, and they act as a turbine to really draw the air in. As the air gets drawn in, it gets pulled through the variety of filters and then comes back out the center with less particulate matter and less gases. The optimal changing frequency would be approximately once a week or every 250 kilometers for Cycle for Hire schemes that get used quite a lot. Then the filters would come back to the Rollo factory, get cleaned out, washed out, and ideally the pollutants would possibly even get a life of their own, being turned into products like bricks, or even possibly filtering out the carbon and becoming graphene.
I want to use one sentence to describe this product. Free Fitness as Dumbbell is a budget-friendly and environmental-friendly fitness equipment that can fit the plastic bottle, which can be continuously and simply used at home. The target user is busy citizens who don't have time to go to the gym and do exercise. And the scenario is easy and simple to do exercise at home. As you can see, this is a mock-up stage. I did the role play, so I got so many information from it, and also some useful advice from the tutor and the target users. So after that, I want to show the use flow. I made this flat model to show how to install this product. First, this is the main body part, and then we put the bottle on the main body, and then we lock this red lid from up to down. That's it. It's really simple and easy.
I decided to look at urban workspaces due to increased rent in urban areas. This can lead to many students sharing cramped accommodation and not having the space for a dedicated work desk.
I always live in different cities because of the busy study and work. So a simple and smart way of doing exercise is really necessary for me.
I live and study in Coventry and wanted to think of a new product to help people shop locally and efficiently instead of using their car for unnecessary short journeys.
I was living in New York last summer and it shocked me that there was no curbside food waste collection. And when I researched this further, I realised that 95% of food waste in New York actually goes to landfill.
I think I learned a lot, such as the material knowledge and manufacture techniques and some experience of design process.
And thinking about what's going to happen to the product after use, which is something I hadn't really done before.
I've learned that materials such as bioplastics are going to play a critical role in our future fight against climate change.
So really looking at not just making a pretty product, but how can we make it affordable? How can we make it viable to sell off later?
It's really rewarding for the judges to recognise the time and effort that I've put into this project, and for industry professionals to have chosen me. This is really encouraging for me.
I'm honoured to have reached the final of this highly regarded national design competition.
The confidence this has given me has been incredible during these uncertain times with the coronavirus pandemic.
So I'm just really excited to be able to present my idea to the judges and get their feedback on it.
In the future, I plan to use this experience and the feedback from the judges to help improve my design approach.
Working from home has definitely become more commonplace, so maybe I'll look at more ways to investigate how we can improve working from home.
Beyond this, I hope to continue designing innovative and sustainable products which use my newly acquired skills.
The use of bioplastics is something I'm also going to heavily consider in the future, as reducing the environmental waste and the effect on the environment is something critical for designers at our age to help combat climate change.
So this competition has been focused a lot on sustainability, which is really important to me, and I know that in the future I want to work for a company that strives to be sustainable.
Thank you, finalists, for producing these videos. You've really done a brilliant job. And now the part of the ceremony that we've all been waiting for, the results. The results are in 4 categories: highly commended, third prize, second prize, and first prize. Starting with the highly commended category in alphabetical order, with a £100 cash prize, a placement with RJG Technologies, with her product Complanter is Ellen Dack from the Technological University of Dublin. The second highly commended person, also with a £100 cash prize and also with a placement with RJG Technology, with her research into student urban living, is Hannah Dempsey from the Technological University of Dublin. And the final person in the highly commended category, also with £100 cash prize, a placement with Brightworks in Somerset, with his product Pollution Monitor, is Matthew Shaw from De Montfort University. In third place, with a £250 cash prize, a placement with Innovate Product Design, with his Free Fitness plastic bottles, is Zihao Zhang from Brunel University. And as the tension mounts, in second place, with a £500 cash prize, a placement with Innovate Product Design, a visit to Covestro, Germany. With his transforming urban trolley is Matthew Ford from Coventry University. And this year's winner, with a £1,000 cash prize, a placement with PDD in London, a visit to Covestro in Germany, an invitation from the Worshipful Company of Horners to the Lord Mayor's banquet at the Mansion House in London this autumn, with her Rollo roll-off emissions design. It's Kristen Tapping from London South Bank University.
What does it mean to me to be a finalist? It means a lot. This competition is very hard to qualify for. I tried last year and didn't make it. As well, I'm quite an entrepreneur, so I would like to develop my own products. Who knows, maybe even Rollo in the near future. Thank you.
Well done, Kristen, for being such a worthy winner of the DIP 2020 award. And also congratulations to our other 5 finalists for their outstanding talent, enthusiasm and dedication. Together, you have combined to make DIP 2020 such a real success. I would also like to take this opportunity of reminding students and tutors that the theme for next year's design is already on our website. The theme is Design for a Natural World, where the students are asked to produce a sustainable, high-quality product in harmony with nature. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for DIP 2020 this year. If there's anything you'd like to see again, please refer to our website. We hope to see you again in our usual surroundings in 2021. Meantime, stay well and keep safe, and thank you.